and welcome to another Homebrew Wednesday. Just this week it's got a quick update of what has been going on. I did the cerveza with the lime and the tequila. I'll show you a little video in a second of what I did there. I say I was going to put the limes in for about a week. As it turned out, I tasted it after just 2 days, and that was ample time. The flavour was there, and I thought any longer and it was just going to get too bitter and unpalatable. So I wrapped it off the limes and put it back into a secondary without that. And that's going to be bottled a little bit later on. I'll show you the video I did with the process of me putting the limes and the tequila in, and I'll see you when you come back. Okay guys, tonight I'm going to be doing the racking of the cerveza onto the limes and tequila. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a little bit of a feel, a little bit of what it's going to taste like. What I'm going to do is it's a bottle of the cerveza that I've brewed a while back. It's the same kit. It's just a kit and kilo, that one. It's not got the dry malt, but it'll give me a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little slither of the rind there, just a little piece like that. Kind of scrunch it, throw it into the glass. And I'm going to start with a 1/4 ounce fluid ounce, a 1/4 fluid ounce tequila, and then we can always add to it as we go. So let's get a beer. Is good looking beer. I think as well what I might do is just a little squeeze of juice in there as well. Try and yeah, it definitely tastes different, but I'm going to put another 1/4 ounce. Tequila. I'm going to get an idea of what it is, if anything. Yeah, the tequila's really not sort of coming through. It's got what's this? Also, I've been putting. Okay, so there's an ounce of tequila in there, fluid ounce. I'm not impressed, to be honest. With the debate whether to, whether I should lose that batch of beer or not. Because it could quite possibly happen. it's the lime that's not coming through. There we go. Yeah, better. We're getting the lime's definitely coming through, so it's going to come through even more with the amount of time it's got to sit in the barrel, the secondary. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. It's not ice cold either, so I'm assuming, well, I don't like to assume, but with it being cold, more lime in there, I don't think the tequila is actually bringing it anything. So yeah, actually, I think what it's missing is a little bit of sweetness. And what I may do when I come to, I've not decided whether I'm going to bottle or I'm going to keg this yet, but when I come to doing that, I might add a little bit of a sweetener in there, just to bring that up a bit. I think with a little bit of sweetness, it's going to be really nice. I've got to find the right balance though, again, because I don't really want it to be too sweet and undrinkable. But it's, yeah, we're going to go for it, I think. Okay, so we're going to go with the racking onto the limes. And what we're going to do with these limes, grater. It's got the, you know, it's quite spiky. I'm just going to roll all over them just to pierce the rind there. The smells came through straight away. So we're going to roll this on these spikes. It'll pierce the rind enough for those the oils to get out and mix in with the beer. And that essentially is what's going to give us some flavour. Okay. And what I'm going to use for my secondary is just a pressure barrel. I was going to buy some of the glass cowboys, but I've got so many of these that I don't use for anything at all. I thought, well, you know, why not? They're the right size. So in with them. Like I say, I'm just going to cut them in half. I'm not going to squeeze them or anything. Drink this now, I got it. Yeah, I think that's going to be really nice. So that's in. Okay, essentially, by those measurements, it's going to be a litre of tequila for the batch. I'm not exactly happy about that. I'm going to cut that way down. And what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of using sugar to prime the bottles, I'm going to get some agave syrup. And that should increase the flavour as well. That should bring out the flavour of the tequila. And hopefully that'll do the job. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do 2 of these, which is 150ml. So essentially 300ml for the batch. I can always taste it later on. You know, and you know, after it's sort of steeped for a week. See what the flavour's like then. That's just a little bit shy. So we need to do some tequila. But we'll, like I say, I'll keep it 3 or 4 days. I'm going to taste it then, see what it's like, and then adjust accordingly. So, let's get the auto siphon. There it goes. Okay. And that is it. So I'm going to leave that in there for a week, let it all steep and get all the flavours going through the beer, and then we'll bottle it. And then we'll come back with a taste test in a few weeks' time. Probably let it prime in the bottle for about 4 weeks, put a bit of age on it, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's that. Like I say, it's going to be bottled later on, let it carb up a little bit, chill it down. We'll have a taste test in 3 or 4 weeks' time. Okay. What else? I did a dandelion wine. For those of you that have been following on Facebook, I've put up a couple of pictures. I did take a video of me making it, but for some reason I deleted it before I could do anything with it, and it's gone. So, but it's done. I did 15 litres in the end. It's still fermenting out in the cupboard down there, and hopefully that should turn out okay. And what else I've done is don't know if you can see. I'll bring the camera a bit closer in a minute. But this is the wash that I did last week. It took 6 days to ferment out. I fermented out to 19%, which I'm really pleased about. I've put the filings in last night, and it's started to clear out. There's a little bit of a sediment at the bottom here. Get that out of the way. I'll bring the camera in a bit closer. Let's see if you can make that out. There, can you see a little bit of a sediment? So it's already cleared out. That was all murky. So that's it there. Yeah, so it's not crystal clear, but by the time I filtered it, it'll be right. And with that, there's going to be another video about what I'm going to do with that. So we'll leave that there. The other bucket, that's the cerveza. That finished out at 5%. It's probably a little bit more than that because we put the tequila in there. And yeah, that's it. As you can see, I'm nearly finished the brew house. The hot liquor tank up there, the mash tun, and eventually I will get a brew kettle. I've not done that yet. I'm hoping to acquire some large kegs and probably change out the hot liquor tank as well, and use that electric boiler for when I do my kit brews or partials, so on. So yeah, that's it. So happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Cheers.